Hello and welcome to part 3 of Edexcel Biology Paper 2, 2018 higher tier. Okay, so I'm going to start straight away, question 5. Figure 10 shows the estimated blood flow through some parts of the body when a person is at rest and during exercise. Part of the body, estimated rate of blood flow in centimeters cubed per minute, at rest and during exercise. Okay, so some of them change a lot more than others, you probably expect. So let's have a look at the question. Compare the rate of blood flow through the body when this person is at rest and during exercise. So let's have a look at the different parts. So let's have a look about brain. So the brain doesn't really change, does it? So we can say that. So the blood flow, okay, through and the other organs, except the lungs, through the brain and other organs, okay, stays the same. That's what it's called in that category, the other organs, so we're going to call it that. Okay, stays the same. Okay, or you could say change by a very tiny amount. It's pretty much the same. So the blood flow, as we probably going to guess, the blood flow through the heart. Yeah, you probably have guessed that. Diagrams, all the heart. Yeah, of course, the heart will go up, won't it? The heart increases during exercise. It's actually a nice question. Okay, it's something we know anyway. During exercise, okay. So one of them goes down, the digestive system. The blood flow through the digestive system decreases. Okay, so that's actually our 3 marks. It's nice and easy. Okay, explain why there is a change in the rate of blood flow through the digestive system during exercise. Okay, so why? So, so obviously the blood has to come from somewhere, doesn't it, to go through the heart. So there is increased blood flow from the digestive system to the muscles to allow for respiration. In muscles. Okay. Let's have but the heart. I thought we were going to get that, aren't we? Okay, the stroke volume is the amount of blood leaving one chamber of the heart per beat. From which chamber of the heart does this volume of oxygenated blood flow? Okay, so oxygenated blood leaves from the left ventricle. So you just look that up if you've forgotten. We just look that up. Okay, to draw a diagram of the heart. Okay, I actually made some videos about the heart. Okay, you can look up by me, Laura Lewis. So I actually made some some videos about the heart on this platform. So you can go and have a look. So promoting myself here, you can go and look at the diagram videos, and I've got diagrams of the heart and I draw them out and everything. Okay, so I'm sort of promoting my video there, but I did a long explanation of the heart in that video. Okay, a person has a cardiac output of 4.9 litres per minute. the stroke volume of each heartbeat is 70 milliliters. So we've got unit conversions here. They like to do that in this paper, unit conversions. Calculate the heart rate. Okay, so we need to put we're going to put 70 milliliters into liters. We'll do it that way. Okay. So remember, there's 1,000 milliliters in each liter. So divide by 1,000. Okay, 0.07 liters. Of course, you can do it on your calculator. You don't have to do it in your head or anything, because it's science. So 4.9 divided by 0.07. So they're both liters now. Okay, let's do it on my calculator. So I'm going to see what you get as well. 4.9 divided by 0.07. 70. Oh, nice easy number, isn't it? 70. So 70 beats per minute. Okay. Let's go on to the next question. Okay, so completely different. I like biology the way it's so different subjects, isn't it? One minute you have a heart, next minute you have animals, and a chipmunk last time, we haven't got iguanas. Okay. Iguanas are lizards, that's an iguana. Some species of iguana live on hot islands in the Pacific Ocean, so they live in the Galapagos, don't they? And use the environment to regulate their body temperature. So lizards, the reptile family, like snakes and tortoises, they need to have a warm environment because they're cold-blooded, aren't they? Okay, I've got a pet tortoise, and he has to have heat. Okay, if you have a pet reptile, you probably know about that. Their heat lamp or heat mat they sit on. Or my one, he just sort of sits in front of the fire like a dog or a cat. Okay, so figure 11 shows an iguana on a rock in the sunshine. Probably can't tell it's a nice sunny day because it's black and white, but we'll take it that it is. A marine biologist measured the oxygen consumption of an iguana at different temperatures. So body temperature of the iguana in Celsius, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oxygen consumption in centimeters cubed per gram per hour. So 0.4, 0.8. So it's going up with the temperature, isn't it? Okay. Oh, and that's the question, isn't it? So straight away, have a look through the link, and that's usually what they're going to ask. Okay. Describe how the body temperature of the iguana affects its oxygen consumption. So as the body temperature rises, okay, the oxygen consumption increases. Easy. The oxygen consumption increases. Cool. Right, next one. Easy question. Explain why the body temperature of the iguana affects its oxygen consumption. Okay, so it's the same type of thing as in any animal. Okay, so metabolic rate, okay, increases. So chemical reactions, there's a little bit of chemistry going on here. So chemical reactions increase at higher temperatures. So that's things like enzyme action, also metabolism. So enzyme and in metabolism. I mean, I've written all of them out. I think I actually got marks for one, but try to remember. You need to remember one of them. You still get the marks there. Okay, which causes more respiration to occur. Okay. Respiration requires oxygen. Remember, it's an animal. Requires, like us, okay? Requires oxygen. Okay, next one. Iguanas do not have sweat glands. When an iguana is too hot, it pants by opening, like a dog really, opens by when it is too hot, it pants by opening its mouth to cool down. Yeah, like a dog. Explain how this behaviour helps to cool the iguana down. Okay, so panting, so you know, think about a dog doing that, you see them often doing it on a hot day, causes water loss from the tongue and mouth. Okay. As you've ever been licked by a dog, you know they're quite wet, aren't they? Iguanas are the same. I think one will pretty much more, but dogs known for licking. But one of my friends got a new puppy the other day and it was licking me. So that's very cute though. Okay. This causes evaporation. Evaporation, and a bit of physics going on here, and the removal of energy by latent heat. Yeah, interesting. Physics is coming. So energy is required to evaporate water. Okay, so that's why it's a bit like when we sweat, it's on our skin. Okay, then latent heat is used to evaporate that. Okay. B. So where in the human brain, okay, so going back to humans, is the thermoregulatory center. Right, remember, it's in the brain, okay, all those things are in the brain. Some people go straight away in the brain. It's the hypothalamus. It does a lot of things. The hypothalamus, we talk about a lot of times, hypothalamus. Explain the role of vasodilation in thermoregulation. So remember, it's when the blood vessels are nearer to the surface of the skin. So thermoregulation, so more blood, okay, more blood flows near the surface of the skin. Okay, this allows the blood to be cooled by the environment. This cooling causes increased thermal energy loss by radiation. Okay. So energy loss by radiation, thermal energy loss. So I'm giving you more things there. They get the marks. So the marks are for keywords, and you don't need to always write a lot, okay, to get the marks there. It's just the keywords going on. Okay. Let's start the next question. A student investigates the effect of a nitrate ion. Oh, but plant growth now. So switch to plants. A student investigated the effect of nitrate ion concentration on plant growth. She placed barley seeds in test tubes containing different concentrations of nitrate fertilizer. Test tube 1 contained distilled water with 1 pellet, 2 contained distilled water with 2 pellets, and 3 distilled water with 3 pellets. After 7 days, the length of the seedlings were measured. Figure 13 shows an example of the apparatus used. We've got the barley seedling, cotton wool, test tube containing nitrate solution. Describe a control for this investigation. Okay, so try a control. Let's have a look. So this investigation. So have a look. Got the actual thing. What's test tube? Okay, you've got 3 test tubes. So you can say the apparatus is set up the same for all test tubes. We'll choose 3, isn't there? Yeah. Okay. So amount of cotton wool the same for same for all tubes. Also, not really mentioned here, so I thought of it. So the same, same temperature and light. Okay, so I'll definitely get you 2 marks. There's only 2 marks there. Okay, so I'm going to stop recording there, and I'm going to continue in the next video. So I'll see you in part 4. Thank you. So thanks for listening. I'll see you in part 4.